burning my way through like a ball of fire. It's showcase and no case. It's astronomical, bringing you the phenomenal. But center stage, just a showcase with a K. Taking your talent to the world, it's time now for center stage. The spotlight's on you, so do what you do. This is showcase, and we ain't got time to waste. Turning dreams into reality, from rags to riches. I was down bad in the trenches, had to get off the benches. Took a 40 and made it flip. I had to find me a way, but I needed a better band, so I took to the stage. Can't take that minimum wage of getting locked in a cage. So I got my bars up, put the pen to the page. If I can, then you can. So put the pedal to the metal. But right now, it's time to settle into the showcase.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Chilling, man. We had some little difficulty there, but we can't stop us.
Hey, man, look, I was trying. I said, man, how I get it. But, you know, we tapped in that, though, man. How you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
Hey, man, I can't complain, man. Everything good on my end.
Cool. All right, so this is what we're going to do here. We got a lot of new people just jumped in.
Okay.
They didn't get to see the good interview, the good intro I put in for you. So
right.
Just introduce yourself to the people. For those who don't know you or who are just checking you out, let them know who you be.
Lan Markeith. Well, first off, what's going on? How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity. Lan Markeith out of Decatur, Alabama. Cedar Lake to be exact. Upcoming artist, man. One of the, if not the hottest upcoming artist.
Okay.
You know, my music speaks for me, man. Everything I say real. I speak from the heart.
All right, so let us know your journey. Everybody claims to be the next biggest thing out.
Right.
Want to be the next everything is everything.
Right.
What makes you separate from the pack? What makes you the big dog?
Man, you know what? Outside of the song, I got called Big Dog. You know, my story, man. I ain't gonna say my story better than nobody else's. I understand everybody got struggle, but when it comes to me, I don't react. How can I put it? I don't react in a way that will affect me in the long run. I took my pain and turned it into a real masterpiece. You see what I'm saying? Like you know, everything in my music, I've seen it, I done been through it, I've been around it. That's really my environment. I didn't just wake up and wanted my people just to go through poverty or want to go through this struggle. Like, this is what out of 30 years of living, this is what I've seen. This is what I've really been through. You know, with my tears, my blood, my sweat, my tears, everything. Like, this is my real life.
Okay, so this ain't no ghost written story.
Nah, man, I write everything. This from the heart, man.
Okay, so why music? Why not politics? Why not government? Why not the Boys and Girls Club? What makes music?
On my end, I actually tap in with the Boys and Girls Club. I'm good with it. One thing about music, I don't have to debate with you about my music.
Okay.
You know, when my song come on the radio, you have no choice but to listen to it.
Okay.
Or you can turn it. It's one of the two. And more than likely, when you really hear what I'm saying, it's not mumble rap. It's you, okay, this guy got something to say. So you're going to listen to it. You can't argue with me through no radio. Yeah. So music is just, it is what it is. And plus music reaches millions of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, music is just something different, especially when you really got a story. People gonna respect your music.
All right, so the making of this album, the making of this whole platform you got going on,
right?
There's always a story behind the cover. There's always a story behind the journey of the album. Mm-hmm. And I think that your cover has a little like crumpled up piece of paper with your picture on it. Tell us a little about the story behind that. But why that image?
You know, it was. I view my life as like, it's not always. It has to be the prettiest. It's not. Which is where the paper come in. You can crumble up the paper, but it's still able. Like, if you have a story on that paper, it doesn't matter how you do it. You can tear it up. You can do whatever. that story is still on that paper. Doesn't matter how you can shred it. You still know what was on that paper.
Yeah.
So when I step up and I accept what I've been through, I stand in the gap for what I've been through. That's what my face is doing.
Okay.
So what's behind me? Notice that paper is behind me, but my image on it is crystal clear.
Yeah.
So my past don't make me. I stand firm on what I've done in my life, but now I'm in front of it and I'm ready to tackle whatever else comes my way.
So how does that tie into the Boys and Girls Club? What are you
My
doing with them to empower the up and coming young people?
well, actually, I got a son. My son's 9,
Okay.
and they don't call me Lan. They call me Dory's dad. So
Yeah.
it's like, I gotta set a good example for them. So like last week, I got a few of them, and we went and took them out to altitude. Not much, but it's something to show like you don't have to be a part of this and that to have fun. It's okay to be in this lane, or it's okay to, like I tell my son, and lately I've been on Fortnite. Not a fan of it, but they put me in it, so I get to tap in with my son friends, and I check on them, just let them know somebody cares, and we might get together and we might hoop, or just little stuff, and my baby mom's her guy friend, he's the basketball coach, so it's like the little snacks, it's like little things that really don't mean nothing to me. It might mean a lot to everybody else who's looking.
Right.
So yeah. So I got more stuff coming, but I ain't gonna spill that. It's a little bigger than that, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Okay. So you got the example set for up and coming people, the young folks, but what's the example for you? What keeps you in that lane? Because we all gonna have times where we might veer to the left, we might veer to the right. What helps you that balance? What keeps you on that straight?
For the most part, my support system, amazing. And you don't really hear a lot of people say it, but I got a praying grandmother. Like, man, like seriously, like, a couple weeks ago, things got overwhelming for me because everything is starting to transpire real fast with this music. And I just asked for humbleness. And me and my grandma, we tap in, we pray. She prayed for me. My managers, they 2-3 times a day. Hey, this is even like everybody around. Like I have people around me who, if I, do so far, they don't criticize me. They okay with helping me get up, helping me dust myself off, helping me, get back to what's focused or what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like totally different. Like I don't, like I said, it's just anybody and anything around me has got to be positivity. If it's not, I can't do nothing with it.
So where do you so you got some more projects coming on.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first song that you think of that you just fall in love with off this project? That you would like above everything else will be like, yo, listen to this.
I think Through It All really tells my story. Like
Okay.
that really, it gives you an understanding of me, of when I was a knucklehead to where my maturity has really, you know what I'm saying? It takes you to a journey of my life. You get my fun side, you get my serious side, you get my, you might, it just depends on, like, what I guarantee you, I can put it like this, I guarantee you, it doesn't matter who you is, what background you come from. If I play Through It All for you, you'll relate.
Okay. And there's a lot of songs that do that, and that's the fun of music for me.
Right.
My father's a singer. I have a lot of friends that are in entertainment. That's why I like doing this media thing. It's a story behind everything, and it's a fun way to tell a story, but
Right.
also not tell your story, but also remind people that this is your story too.
Mm-hmm.
But where do you see yourself going with this? you know, you're up in your 30s, you're doing your thing, you got a child there. Where do you see yourself moving in the next maybe 5, 6 years, 10 years down the road?
5, 6. Okay. Well, within we can do the 10 year.
Okay.
Since you said that one last. I'm gonna be the person that, of course, I believe in speaking into existence. Like this music thing is gonna come for me. I know it. I have no doubt. Um, but it doesn't stop at music for me. I want to own businesses. I want to be able to put people in position where they can get money. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to give this person a job or take an opportunity, take risk on this person for, what I'm saying, for reasons that this person wouldn't take them.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be known as Lan Markeith, an artist. I want to be much more. I want to leave my son something. I got to leave him something. I'm going to leave him something. And that's the same with my nieces and my nephews. Like it's bigger than music for me.
Okay. So take us down a little walk through the park. We got this music. We got the future. Now we got the next couple of albums come out. Opportunities come out. Now labels come shooting at you. Are you more of a guy that says, let me walk my own path, or are you trying to like mix it up with the labels and say let's rock it like this to reach the people?
Yeah, I gotta like I tell my team, man, it's certain, like in any type of music I do with my videos, it's certain angles that it's certain, I got to reach this type. It has to be this way. So, I mean, if anything, I would prefer like a distribution first, going that way. Cause I don't really feel like I got this far to just let somebody else take over. Cause that person wasn't there when I was really grinding, when I was losing sleep, when I was in the studio, they wasn't there. So I don't feel I'm not gonna let that person take this much credibility. No, we'll just do a distribution before anything.
Okay.
Or if not, I'm okay with being independent.
Now, when it comes, I don't know if you've gotten this far, but what's your sights on collaborating with other artists or not even artists, but just other businesses as far as getting a image or a certain message across? The reason why I ask that because there's a lot of artists that I know, industry, not industry, independent circuit. They're more about inner circle. It's my team. We're gonna rock them first. And there's other people
Yeah.
who are just like let's give a little bit to the team, but also reach out to other states or touring wise. Let's reach out, hook up with these cats, and see how far we can reach, but still, with this message. Are you more a team first, or you're like let's rock with other cats as well, so we all can go?
It depends on how it comes to me, man. Like, to be honest, like I'm only as strong as my team.
Yeah.
I didn't do all this by myself. Like, I got the music, but they got the business mindset. If I got a little bit of business mindset, then they got the music. Like, we balance each other out. It's nobody in my team that's better than nobody.
Okay.
So, I mean, it might be a good opportunity to branch out with this person, but it's not a decision that I make. It's we make it as a team.
Okay.
So if I can branch out with somebody and it's beneficial to me and my team and also that person, then cool, I'm with it. But if not, I'll stay right here with the home team and we'll build, and then we'll step back out to try to pursue that again. And hopefully it's a different outcome.
Okay. So like when I mean by branch out myself, and I want to make sure that uh I put the question in the proper regards or
Okay.
the proper respect. Make sure that it was the message was put across properly. Meaning, like, say if someone else was doing I don't know, feed the homeless,
Mm-hmm.
and let's step out and let's do something for feed the homeless, would you consider like, all right, let's we're doing an album release, so let's mix my next album coincide with this feed the homeless to give awareness to that, or you just like let these two, or the Boys and Girls Club would probably be a better example, or would you rather be like, listen, let the music sit for a minute, which be the team, let that sit for a minute, and let's do it under a unity of whatever your brand is, and say, look, Lan and Company, or we know whatever your group is, teams up with Boys and Girls Club to XYZ. Would you rather integrate the music part of it, which is the team, or just meaning all the players inside, or just like top, the name in general, mixed in with this fundraiser? If that makes more sense.
So, okay, so let me make sure I understand you right. Basically, and this is how I'm gonna answer it. If me and my team do something, it's from the heart. I wouldn't just, like, if I'm out here feeding the homeless, or if I'm working with the Boys and Girls Club, that's from my heart.
Okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with music. I don't want publicity, you know what I'm saying, like that. If I'm working with these people, it's solely for the purpose of them. Now, if my name transpires and something good happens from it, that's cool, but that's not what I'm on. I feel like if I'm gonna feed the homeless, I'm not gonna feed them just to get views on my music or none of that. It ain't none of that. If I'm feeding them, I feel like they need this. This is from my heart. It ain't. That's just me personally. I don't get down like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's totally two different things.
That's what I was
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's sometimes stuff. The questions are there, but I can't. I want to make sure that it's projected right. Make sure that's the right.
Yeah.
So that's what I was getting at, because a lot of
I misunderstand you. My apologies.
No. I just want to make sure, like I said, when you gave the answer the first time, I felt like I didn't deliver it right, because that was what I was looking for.
I took it some totally different way, but yeah, like you said, like that. Like I said, if I'm for helping these people, then me and my team are helping them. It doesn't matter who we are. I'm not putting my name on nothing. Hey, if y'all notice me because of my music, that's fine. If y'all spread the word out, well, Lan Markeith did this, Lan Markeith, the artist, that's fine. But if I step to y'all, I'm stepping to y'all with my government name.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm such and such. This is what I want to do. How can I make this happen? What waivers do I need to sign to make this happen? But when I go over here from this to my music, I'm Lan Markeith. This is what I'm doing with my music. Woo. And is ever a time that I'm doing music and then something pop up, I'm gonna handle this, and then I'm going not Lan Markeith, I'm going as Delandrious. I'm going as me. So I separate the two. It ain't all in one,
Okay. So I'm gonna try to tread lightly on this next question, because it's sensitive for me.
Okay.
If it's sensitive for me, it might be sensitive for someone else.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to put it in this aspect.
Okay.
There's a lot of guys we know we done lost lives. We done lost homies along the way.
Right.
Good, bad, or ugly, it don't matter. They're not here no more. What can your music, or what do you hope your music can give someone our age, someone younger, someone older, to maybe say, you know what, let's give this another thought. What message do you think that you can, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, help the next man up, or the next woman up, to say, you know what, you ain't got to do that. A lot of cats out here, they got records. I can't get no job because I did a year upstate, or two whatever upstate, or whatever, and they want to give up. They want to still go back in the street and do the hustle and bustle.
Right.
What advice, or what kind of opportunities do you hope to give our young brothers and sisters, to give them a way off that road?
Man, it's crazy. That's my whole image. That's my style. Like, let me see how I put it. Like I said, I got a child, so I got to set a good example. So it's like I come from that environment where, you know, I tried to get out here and hustle. You know, I ran with this type crowd. Like it got me nowhere. You know, and you know what I tell them is like, it's real cool being smart, bro. Like don't never don't let this person over here make you feel bad for being smart, bro. That's cool. Because if I could go back and I made straight A's, what? I promise you, I would act like I just signed $1 million deal with straight A's. It's cool, man. It's so much pride in being smart, man, and that's what I brand my son on. Like my son makes straight A's. We don't even celebrate the same. Like you make a B, he hard on himself.
Yeah.
I let him know, hey son, hey, it's okay to downfall, but what are you gonna do to get back there? So when it comes to, you know, my music, my son is like probably one of my biggest fans, if not the biggest. Like, and it's like if I can, I mean, it's cool knowing how to fight. That's cool. Don't get me wrong. You got to be able to protect yourself. But bro, it's not cool out going out here bullying, trying to be tough. But that being tough stuff is played out, and that's what I be telling. Like in my music, I just speak on what I've been through. But then you got, I might tell you this. I'd be like, hey, I can fight, but bro, I promise you, I don't want to fight.
Yeah,
that's not what I'm on. But people, you know, and I make feel good music, like dance. Like if you get up and you want to hit a move, you might not even be able to dance, or if you might want to, you know, any little thing, like any note or something. That's what you gonna get listening to mine. It can be. Now I got songs where I vent and get what's on my heart off. But after that, anything you hear on my project, you might, you know, you like I said, I got aggressive ways, but overall, man, I love to love. Like I got an old school soul, man. Like I'm telling you, hey, I see my little partners out now, and I be like, hey, bro, you good? You good? Hey, man, I love you. Love you too, man. Like it's a different type of vibe in my circle, man. It, you know, we all for one, and we all trying to uplift each other, man. We fathers, like everybody in my circle, fathers, and we step out. We tell our loved ones, hey, I love you. I'll see you later. You know, or I'll get back with you later. I'm gonna call and check on you on my break. Like we got people to go back home to. There's certain type of phone calls that you don't want to get.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, like I said, I go back to telling them, man, live life. Like really live life, enjoy life. Like, or you owe nobody nothing. If you out here trying to prove something, prove it to yourself and your family. If that's what you really want to do, if you feel like them streets don't give nothing about you, man, and it ain't nothing. Like I lost, like I said, I lost one of my partners to suicide. I lost my uncle to suicide, all because of what other people thought, you know, of what they were really going through. And I feel like at the time, a part of them didn't love life. So what happened if y'all did love life? You know, lost cousins to a host of things that, you know, good, bad, and ugly, as you said, but most of them love life. Most of them didn't. So it's a hard subject to say, and it's a hard thing to speak on when you got to tell or look your child, your homeboy child, or now it's got to be your child, and you got to look them in the eye and say, hey, your daddy, your mama ain't coming back.
Yeah.
You can't really explain it. You can't sit up here and tell a person who lost somebody, hey, it's all right. I haven't lost that person, so no, it ain't all right. I don't know what it's like. So, you know, with my music, I like my whole vibe, man. I ain't gonna lie, me and my son to get together and fall out in Walmart. We'll run up, like I have fun. Like I really live life. You know, throw water balloons, shoot water guns all over the house. Like we'll have fun. Like I'm not, but that was before I had a child, before I had somebody who actually wanted to see me do good and really made, like my mom, everybody else did what they could for me, but I didn't want it. I didn't value the love that I was getting trying to be this type person in the street. But when I had my child, that was like an unspoken, hey, Lan, you got to grow up. So that made my whole vibe, my whole attitude change.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we already closed down with this interview. But like I said,
Okay.
there's a lot of cats. They just popped on, and you
Right.
got a real interesting story. So let's bring it back for them a little bit. Let them know, the album, the song that you're pushing out right now, and just give a rundown of your history and your background real quick for those who are
Okay.
just and they didn't catch it at that time.
Again, what's going on? I'm Lan Markeith out of Decatur, Alabama. Cedar Lake to be exact. Don't forget to Cedar Lake. Pushing my new single, Through It All. It's on all social media platforms. Basically, my story is to tell y'all real life, to tell y'all the good, the bad, and the ugly. To show y'all what it was like being down, to show you how things go. Really been through it all, and real honesty in my story, real honesty in my music, real pain, real understanding in my voice. So,
All right. So once again, just let them know where they can reach you on your social media platforms and things like that, where they can hit you up when this thing is over, so they can go get that album.
all right, it's Lan Markeith 3110, LanMarkeith 3110. I'm on all social medias, all platforms. Whenever DM back, I'll the people back. I'm not, I ain't too bougie yet.
Okay.
Not at all. Not even yet.
All right.
Yeah,
So
man.
like I said, we appreciate having you. It's a good time. Shout out to all my people down in Decatur. Shout out to all my people down
Yeah. Shout out to that.
We still got people down there ourselves. So shout outs to them.
Right.
And everybody in the Georgia area just on their grind, on their hustle.
Right.
Oh, one last thing. Let's get into this real quick, and then we're gonna close it out. Or we'll close it out with this rather.
Okay.
This whole COVID-19 situation. Hope you and your family as well. But how does that
Likewise.
affect your moving and grooving with this music? I know Georgia done shut down, or Atlanta shut down a few times. How does that affect?
No, I'm in Alabama. I'm in Decatur, Alabama.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going. I got three other things going on here.
I feel you, man. It's all right. But yeah, I'm in Alabama, man.
But so how's it going down in Alabama with with this whole COVID thing?
It's going, man. Certain things are shut down, but certain things are, up and moving. Certain jobs, basically my job is open, but they just now about to close the schools back down, so we back virtual learning right now.
Okay.
Other than that, as far as my music, man, I can't lie, the quarantine really done got me moving.
Okay. That's now's the time. You got the time. Let's push it.
Yeah, so, it's going.
It's good to hear that. So hopefully we get the world open back up, and I get to meet in person, and we can fly down there and
definitely will, man. Definitely.
All right. So once again, this is your boy Rashid from the Showcase. We here making it happen, making it popping. Trying to get all the artists from around the world, get everyone some exposure. We appreciate you, Lan, for coming up here and giving us your time. We greatly appreciate it.
Hey, man, I appreciate you as well, man.
All right, so until next time, the next time.
Busting my way through, burning my way through like a ball of fire. It's showcasing, no case. It's astronomical, bringing you the phenomenal. The center stage, just a showcase with a K. Taking your talent to the world, it's time now for center stage. The spotlight's on you, so do what you do. This is showcase, and we ain't got time to waste. Turning dreams into reality, from rags to riches. I was down bad in the trenches, had to get off the benches. Took a 40 and made it flip. I had to find me a way, but I needed a better band, so I took to the stage. Can't take that minimum wage of getting locked in a cage. So I got my bars up, put the pen to the page. If I can, then you can. So put the pedal to the metal. But right now it's time to settle into the showcase.